When it says, okay, let's see here. I think I got my camera turned the wrong way. Let me switch it around. Something is going on, guys. I got the camera going the wrong way as usual. Let me make sure. Wait a minute, what am I doing, man? I be tripping out. Oh man, I be tripping out every time I do a live video, guys. I really do. I think I got this camera set right. Because they say you can't put it the other way. I'm not sure. And I got this stuff on the bottom of the screen, which is a trip. Wait a minute, let me see here. Okay, let's see if that comes through. I'm gonna have to record this video again. Okay, so welcome to Shay's Tube. Today, all I wanted to do a live video because I forgot to tell you guys about the ghost encounters that I have seen personally myself. And then I also wanted to show you this picture of an actual ghost that was inside of the house that we looked at in November. I think it was November of 2008 when we went to look at some houses in Colleyville, Texas. Okay, so let me just tell you the story real quick. Turn that down just a little bit. Let me tell you the story real quick. Okay, first, welcome to Shay's Tube. Hopefully you like this video, find it interesting. Now, I decided to do this video because I've been online looking at a lot of stories online, okay? Listening to people accounts of seeing supernatural things and pictures that are grainy and videos that are grainy and all kinds of weird stuff, and half of it's not even believable. So I was like, you know what, let me show everybody a real picture of a real ghost for people who don't think these things exist. You never know what exists out there, for one thing, okay? People who always talking about people doctor something or whatever else, you know, they want to come up with. Well, today, guys, you're going to see an actual picture that was taken in 2008, I think it was November, in Colleyville, Texas, off of my cell phone. And I didn't do anything else to that picture except myself, developed it, myself standing there watching it, okay? So let me just tell you the story. Okay, we went to look for houses, okay? And this one particular house we saw was really, really gorgeous house, like a little mansion. You know, we went inside the house, looked at it, nothing crazy or anything. I mean, it was just a normal house. No one was there. They just had their cameras on, like all houses when you look at them back in 2008. We were the only people there, me, my children and my husband and everything. We were the only ones there at that time looking, you know, at this property. No one else was there. Okay, everything was going great. My little son was like maybe 9 months old or something like that. But anyway, we even went outside to the pond. My children were playing at the pond, all kinds of stuff. We went upstairs. I did not feel any type of cool feelings or see anything in the house. I didn't even hear anything in the house. Okay, no noises whatsoever. No white stuff all throughout the house. No cold feeling, no presence or anything. Okay, so when we got outside of the house, I decided to take pictures because I always take pictures of houses. You know, even now I still do the same thing so I can remember it. So I took a picture of the house. Now me, you know, my son was a baby. My husband was holding him and he was just looking. But you know, kids, you know, babies and stuff, you don't really pay attention to all of that. You just basically just, when they be staring and stuff, you just be like, you know, I don't know what they're looking at. So they just probably see something they like. But anyway, I took the picture. We looked at the house. We left. Okay. A whole entire year later. Okay. I don't know why I keep videos and pictures so long, but it took me a year to develop these pictures. Okay. I went to the place where you develop pictures from your phone, and I put it in the machine, however they used to do it back in 2008. And when the pictures came out, this is what I saw. You need to move back. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is what I saw. Okay, I could not believe. Can you move, please? I could not believe what I saw in the doorway. And I was like, I asked my husband then, I was like, is there a, was no one else was there at the house with us, were they? He was like, no, we were the only one there, remember? And I said, yeah, I know. And I was like, you did not hear anything in the house. You didn't see anything in the house. You didn't hear nothing. He said, no, he didn't hear anything. Then I asked my oldest daughter, second to the oldest daughter, I asked her, did she see anything or did she hear anything? She was like, no. And then I asked my other two daughters, and they were like, no, we didn't see anything. and I didn't see anything. But when I developed this picture myself out of my other phone, not this phone, because I had a different phone at the time. I don't know if you guys can see that real clear, but I'm going to attach this picture right to this. I don't know if I can attach this to this video because it's a live video. If I would have did this video a different way, I probably could have. But even so, I'm going to attach it to one of my haul videos so you guys can see it up closer. And I got the actual pictures too, but I think I have to look for the actual picture that I got developed. But it looks the exact same way that this looks. So when I examined this picture up closer, I was like, who is that standing in the hallway, right? And on my other camera, when I actually got it developed into a picture, you can really see this really, really clear. When I enlarged that picture on my other phone, my S6, which I'm recording on right now, you can see that this image does not have any eyes, no mouth, no nose. It's just a round face. He had his hands in his, like, let me see, I think his hands was like on his, you know, like how cowboys stand back in the older day in the well, they still do, you know, stand in that cowboy stance. If you can see that person, that image or whatever that is, inside the glass is standing in the same type of way. Okay, you can see his whole body. Okay, you can see his legs all the way. You only can see half of his legs. His body was like cut off, you know. And look, there was nothing in the glass as well. That glass to that door is actually clear, okay, you know, with the designs on it, and that's it. Then the guy had on a cowboy hat, as you can see it somewhat on this picture. You can see that he has on a cowboy hat, standing in a cowboy stand with his legs wide open, okay? So that's what we saw in the picture. But when I was in the house, none of us saw anything. We didn't see no white stuff flying around in the air. I didn't hear anything. Okay, so on this picture, you can see where my husband is holding my son. You know, when I reviewed this picture a whole year later, I finally realized that my little boy, who was 9 months old at the time, looks like he was looking over there at the image. Okay, I wish I had the actual picture, but I would have found it. My husband is not looking at it. He was just looking at the house. But my son, he is actually looking at that image. You know, when they say little children see stuff, I actually believe it, okay? Because he was looking at that image. And then when I looked up closer at this image in the doorway, I was wondering, because he was just standing there looking at either my children over there by the pond, or maybe he was looking at my baby. I don't know who he was looking at, or he was just looking at me taking a picture. I don't know, and stuff, you know, but he was standing there just looking. And then after careful investigating this picture, looking at this picture more in detail, I started enlarging the picture so I could see inside of the house, you know, in the windows. Now, what the windows, I can't really tell if that's a reflection off of the clouds from the sky, where I see the white stuff through there. I'm not sure about that, you know, but I know what I see in the middle of that doorway. And then on the picture down here below, on the same picture but up above by the tree branches, it looks like you see faces right here. And let's see. At the time when I was looking at it before, it looked like a mom's face or lady, and it looked like a little baby. In this mirror is actual, wait, can you move please? Because you're rocking my camera. You can see actual people faces right there, like the mom is right there and the baby right there. Down here, some people thought this was an image, but I actually think this is the reflection from the clouds in the tree branches. So I don't think that's anything, but up here you can tell that's a face and another face. And we definitely know this in the doorway is clearly some type of entity, okay? And before this, I had never really seen anything ever in my life. Not for real. I thought I had seen stuff, but I have never had seen anything, and I definitely never had proof. This, guys, is proof right here that you never know what exists out there. Like I said, when I find this actual picture in my house, when I actually look for it, I'm going to actually attach it to my haul video and let you guys see it up close. Let me stress this again. It came directly off of my other phone. It's not because of, there's no way a camera can bring an image together this perfectly to look like an actual man, okay? Let's get for real about that. So it's not no camera type thing. Plus, I let other people examine it, and some professionals, and they said the same thing, you know. That's weird. It looks like a person, and they asked me, was there another person there? No, he wasn't. Nobody was there. And then even when you look at this person up close, there's no eyes, nose, or mouth, okay? Or anything else. Did y'all see any eyes and nose and mouth on this thing when I showed you the original pictures? No. Off of my phone, or even in camera, in the picture thing that I developed? No. Nobody see anything and stuff. So that's one account of an actual ghost in proof that I'm showing you, or whatever it is, okay? That was watching us that day. Okay, it's nothing like, I mean, I don't know. Some people may get scary things like they put on TV and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, when we went in this house, nothing, no noise, no boo, no get out, no, none of this stuff happened. Nothing. I would have bought this house if we could have. This house costs a lot, okay? And just think, if I would have developed my pictures a year later and saw this, I don't care if this thing never said nothing in this house at all, but we would have left. Okay, and then and you know what? We try to find this house. You know, we can never find this house. We can never find this house anymore. I don't know where this house is in Colleyville. It's a beautiful house, though. Look at it. It's a beautiful house. But that's a trip regarding that image that's in the front of it. I may have to do this video again live because I noticed that this Verizon internet connection is keeps going. Not Verizon. I mean, what is it? Time Warner Spectrum. Keeps going in and out. So I may have to do this on my Verizon phone and stuff. So we'll see when I watch it over again to see how it comes out. But yeah, so that's one account of actual ghost that I witnessed myself on my video phone. I mean, on my video, on my camera. And the next account that I want to tell you guys about real quick is the one that I had myself. No one else had it at the same time that I had it, but I had it. It was when we were living in, let's see, Keller? In Keller, Texas, right? I was asleep in the bed. And you know how you be asleep, right? And you wake up because you feel like something is watching you. Well, that's what I did that night. I woke up, okay? I think the year was in 2000, because we moved to California in 2013. This had to happen in 2011 or 12, I believe, because we had Rosie, our little hamster. So I'm thinking it was in 2011 because Rosie died in 2012, right? Yeah. Okay, so it was in 2011. Okay, because I woke up because I just felt like something was watching me, right? I woke up. I wake up, open my eyes, in the door, on the door, inside of the door, I see an all-black figure with one of those big top hats on and like a cape-type coat dress, okay? Just standing there, no face, no nothing, just standing there. So I was like, you know, in Twilight Zone, I put my glasses on. It was like, called my daughter, was like, you better get your hamster out of here. Now, guys, why would I say get your hamster out? Because, you know, it's not that big, but that's what I said, just acting, you know, half sleep or whatever case is. So I woke up, put on my glasses, told her to get her hamster out. When I put on my glasses, I saw that image very clear, okay? Because I was fully awake by that time. It was still in the door, just standing there with the black top hat on or whatever you call that, and the cape coat on like a dress, but it was a coat, and that's it, okay? So by that time, I had grabbed something off my dresser and threw it at him and told him to get the H out of my house. That thing flew from the door. I don't know if it went through the wall. I don't think it went through the wall. It went off the door, through my bedroom, through my mirror, out the window. That's what happened. And that was it. And I had never seen that thing again until we moved to California. And when I was in my house on Ravenwood, I was on the computer up on the second floor, and I thought I saw something run past me. I thought it was my son playing jokes. All I saw was something black run past me and ran into my daughter's room. Okay, that's the only time I saw it there. Okay, so when we got to our apartment, because when we downgraded and moved to our apartment and stuff, my daughter was telling me that she saw him again, saw the thing again. Now, I didn't really see him there. Okay, but they saw the same image. Is that, y'all saw him too, right, at our other apartment? I'm talking about the one that we just moved out of. You saw him there. And what was he doing? He was just standing there. The same thing with the black top hat, the big hat, right? Yeah. And the cape coat. The same thing. Okay? And so the only thing that I noticed about when we was in our apartments that I had bought those, you remember those wind chime shell things that I bought from Big Lots that I got on clearance? I showed you guys in the hall. I don't know if you didn't see my video, you don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it's like a wind chime that you hang outside. The only thing that I had noticed in that apartment is that my wind chime used to go off all the time by itself. There's no wind in my bathroom. Even when the air conditioning unit was not on or anything, it would just move. Okay. I took a picture. The first time I did it, it kind of scared me. Then I got used to it, and I took a picture, and then I didn't see anything up on my camera picture. Because ever since I took a picture of that ghost on my camera, I started taking pictures of the places I move on my camera to see. Okay, y'all can laugh if you want to, but I take pictures of everything now. So I took a picture of that bathroom. I didn't see anything in it. But I'm telling you, every day when I would go in the bathroom, a bunch of times, that thing would move. So, but I had never seen him there. Only my children did. We just moved to this place. I hung my seashell wind chime up again. It went off. First, it wasn't going off at none. Then one day it went off, and then it didn't go off again for a while. Then it went off again, and then it didn't go off again for a while. I think it went off the night before I heard it. Okay, and that's it. I don't know why that thing's move. I don't know why it moves like that because I haven't seen anything here, as well as the other place. They did. They saw that same image that I saw at the other apartment. I never had. The last place I saw that image was when we lived in Keller, in the house in Keller. That's the last time I saw him and everything. But I don't know for sure. I was looking it up online. And they said sometimes that type of entity have been known to follow people. I don't know if it follows us or whatever, but I did do a little special prayer and stuff. I don't know and stuff. But those are some real accounts of real, actual ghosts. Okay. The one in picture is evidence. What that is evident. That's straight up evidence. Okay. I wish I could have took a picture of the black entity. Next time I see it, I will take a picture of it if it stands there and let me. I'm just going to get my camera phone and just take a picture. I wish I would have did that night and I would have had a picture of them. Because what I like to do, I like to show proof. I don't like to sit online and just tell people stuff. I like to show actual proof for everything because so many people think everybody lies. Well, I don't have a reason to lie, okay? So, I mean, you can believe it or not. Okay, it's up to you. But I don't have a reason to lie. So I don't have anything to gain from this or anything else, you know. I just want people to know because I was one of those types who said, oh, wow, these certain things don't exist and everything. And then when I actually saw it with my own eyes, I knew then and there that I hadn't seen everything and definitely don't know everything. And you never know what exists out there. Just because you haven't seen something don't mean it don't exist. Just because people play tricks and jokes and do Photoshop and all types of weird stuff to make people think something that is not actually true don't mean every account that you see is false. You understand what I'm saying? So this is actual proof that certain things exist out there that we know nothing of. So when people tell me they see things and about abductions and all this other stuff, I don't discredit them at first. I don't discredit them like that. I say because anything is possible, okay? This is actual proof right here that other things exist out here in this world, okay? And then my daughters them had one more encounter. I did not have this encounter, but they did. They were out playing when we was also in Keller. It was just like this. We lived in a nice neighborhood, but it used to be like it still is. It's a creek, right? It's a creek there, right? Yeah. Down this little path, there's a creek there with water and all types of little stuff over there and stuff. Trees cut up and stuff. And then a house sitting over there. They told me that they heard a little girl laughing or crying, right? Crying. Yeah. So they went to check it out. They shouldn't have went to check it out because I always tell them not to be, checking stuff out like they're detectives or grown or something like that. They should just come home. Well, anyway, let my daughter tell you a story. Jay, come here and tell them the story because you don't have to get on camera. No, don't tell the entire story. Just go and summarize it. If you don't come here and summarize the story.
Friends.
What?
She had friends.
Friends on what?
In Texas when she saw that little dude trying.
I know it's other people. This coming to a part of the half, but just you know how to summarize stuff, girl. You don't have to tell the entire 2-hour story. Just tell the most important places. When you heard the girl crying in the house, you went to investigate. Just tell the parts from there. Come over so they can hear you. You don't have to get on camera. Just come over so they can hear you.
We heard the little girl in the house crying, so we went over there and investigated.
You need to talk like, can you walk around this way and come behind the phone so they can hear you?
You have friends.
Okay, now go ahead. Be quiet, please.
We went to this house by a creek in Keller, Texas, and we heard a little girl in there crying, so we went in there to go see what was wrong. And, well, she seemed just a regular girl at first until we started asking her questions.
What kind of questions was you asking her?
Questions like, where do you live and stuff like that.
And when you asked her...
She replied saying that she doesn't... I forgot what she said. That was like 9 years ago. But,
that wasn't 9 years ago. What year was that?
2009.
Oh, really? Dang, them years go by quick. Yeah, when you was in the house, he was asking her, because at the time I didn't believe you guys until I saw this picture, you know, when we moved to, no, I thought developed, because at that time, we had these pictures of this entity, but I hadn't had it developed yet, remember? It was still on my phone. I hadn't did anything with the pictures. After I got this developed, that's when I started believing that story, because at first I didn't believe y'all. Even when y'all ran home today and said y'all saw a ghost. Well, anyway, she said that you went in over there and you was talking to the girl. She was acting all suspicious and stuff like that, so you started asking the girl where she lived at, where was her parents, and what did the girl say? You don't remember, right?
I don't remember, but I think she was saying something as in like, because she doesn't have any parents or something.
And she like,
then we asked her, how did she, would you be quiet? We asked her, how did she come up? Why was she over there or something? I forgot what she said after that.
And then when you was asked, remember you said she had, what kind of clothing did she have on?
It was a ripped up dress.
A ripped up dress. So she was sitting in a chair?
No, she was sitting on the counter.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did say she was sitting on the counter. And then you said she was crying at first, right?
She was until we came in there.
And then she started doing what?
And then we asked her what was wrong, and she sounded like a normal girl at first until we started asking her a question, and she started to sound suspicious.
Okay, when you say suspicious, what do you mean? Can you be quiet, please? Go ahead.
Suspicious as in, like, she don't sound like a regular person. Like a regular person would say those things.
What you mean she didn't sound like a regular person would say these things?
She was saying eerie stuff.
Like what?
Like she said she don't have any parents. This is her normal, regular attire. She always comes in here.
She always coming here. Okay, then she didn't like you, right?
Nope.
Why she didn't like you?
Because I was asking her questions.
And you told her you wasn't scared of her too, right?
Yeah.
The other girl who was with you was scared to go in the house, right? Because the girl asked you guys to come in the house. She had said I thought she said she was crying because she said she had lost her ball.
She did when we came in there. That's when she stopped crying.
Okay, but when did the point that she started laughing and stuff? Because you asked her about.
After we were asking like a lot of questions, asking about favorite holidays and stuff.
And what was her favorite holiday?
She said she didn't like Christmas at all.
She don't like Christmas at all, and she loved Halloween, right?
Yep.
She loved Halloween. I cannot talk. And then what else?
Yeah, just questions like that. She was answering them in an eerie way. She sounded like she was something of evil.
Okay, then you said you threw a rock at her, right?
Yeah.
And what happened to the rock?
Flew right through her.
She threw a rock at the girl, and the rock flew right through the girl. That's when you knew it was what?
A ghost.
A ghost. And you told her she was a ghost, right?
Yeah.
And what'd she say to you?
She kept saying she was a regular girl.
She said she was a regular girl. And what did she say to you?
She said that she would come and find us.
And she said she was going to come and find them, and she was going to get you, Jade. She said she was going to get you, right?
Yeah.
Because she didn't like you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then at what point remember you had told me that y'all said y'all was going to go out there and look for her ball or something. She told you not to go back out there and look at stuff. The point when the animal came into play.
Yeah, because at first we didn't see no animal up there, so I think that was something she did.
Okay, so because y'all went out there to look for her ball or something. What did you go back out there for to do besides come home?
Oh, we were ready to leave. She said she called us back. She kept calling us back.
And y'all went back. Like
yeah.
The kids always do crazy stuff, don't they? Okay, so y'all went back. Did y'all go back?
Yeah, because that's when she was like, well, you don't want to go back over there to the woods because we were outside trying to find snakes for some reason.
Weirdos. Okay, go ahead.
She said, because when we first came over there, we didn't see nothing on our trees. We didn't see anything but just woods. That's when she was like, well, there's an animal up there. And we thought she was lying, but then we came back outside and it was actually one up there.
And then what the animal looked like?
It was a black cat.
It was
a big black cat, like a panther.
Like a panther. You know, good and well, they don't have no panthers in Keller, Texas. And what did that animal do? Who had a camera trying to take a picture of it? Or a stick or whatever? What was that they had, you guys had?
A stick and a camera, but it got broke.
Because what did it do?
It swiped it out of our hands.
It swiped it out your guys' hands. So how many people was it out there with y'all? How many of the kids?
About 4.
4. Okay, and so the animal slapped that camera out of whose hand?
I think Caitlin.
Caitlin's. And Caitlin was just standing there like a little, wasn't she? Mm-hmm. And who pulled her away?
Angie.
And who grabbed the stick?
Actually, I don't remember who grabbed that.
Somebody grabbed the stick because I remember when you guys said the stick broke. And you said y'all started running. You was running first. And that animal chased y'all, right?
Yep.
Car alarms went off and everything, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Where did you guys hide at?
We didn't.
Where did you hide?
We all just ran. He was going after certain people.
Who was he going after?
Me and the other girl.
He wanted you. You? Okay. And so where was Angie at?
I don't don't remember where
You don't
Angela
remember?
went.
And Caitlin was where?
She was with Angela.
Oh, okay. And what was the other girl like? You know, the heavyweight girl.
I don't remember.
With her
Oh, wait,
scared.
she
Remember, she
ran
was
back
real
to her
scared. She
house.
ran back to her house because she wouldn't even go in the house with you guys, right?
No.
I wonder if she still remember that story. And then the animal chased y'all for how long?
For about 10 minutes until we ran inside the open house.
What open house?
That was up the road, and then that was
Oh,
it.
one of the
We
houses
see
that's for
it.
sale.
Yep.
Okay, and then what did the animal do?
I guess it ran away. We didn't look outside to see no more. We just stayed in there for about 30 minutes.
And then that's when you ran home and came, and that's when so y'all stayed inside hiding from the animal for 30 minutes. But what did that animal look like? Because Angie told me that the animal had long two front canine teeth.
It had long teeth like a saber-toothed
Like
tiger.
a saber-tooth tiger. Guys, you know, good away, no saber-tooth tigers don't exist, okay? Okay? So it looked like a panther, but it had long teeth like a saber-tooth tiger, right?
Yeah.
And what was it doing when it was running? What kind of sounds was it making?
Grunting noises like a cat would do, like a mountain lion would make if you get too close to him or if he's trying to warn you.
And it was black. And you know what, guys? Till this day, we never had heard any accounts of this, any type of creature like that or anything else. And it just disappeared. And I know they telling the truth because they ran home that they telling me, and I didn't believe it at the time because, like I said, if I didn't, you know, I discredited everything back then until I saw this picture of this ghost in this doorway. And then I was like, oh, y'all probably for real about that. And every time I asked them about that story years after that, they basically said the same thing. Even up to now, 9 years later, she still said the exact same thing that she told me back then. Angie, what did that animal look like? Chloe? Do you remember?
It was black. It was like a cat.
Mm-hmm.
It had a bunch of fur.
Come up here. We can't hear you way back there.
I don't know.
Lindy, sure, you don't know. Somebody hid up underneath the car. Come on over here. Okay, you shaking this camera, okay?
Is she fast up?
I thought you said you hid up underneath a car, too.
Huh?
I thought you said you hid up underneath a car, too. You don't remember, do you? Come on over here,
I don't remember
Angela.
the whole story anymore. I just remember parts of it.
Okay, what you said an animal looked like?
The animal looked like a big cat, a big black cat with a bunch of fur like a cat. It had a long tail like a cat.
Oh, it had a long tail, too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what
And
else?
then it had the two canines were very long.
How long were they?
Tiger.
Oh, like a saber-tooth tiger all the way down there?
Yeah.
You know that girl did that. You know that Inge you was talking to. And what did that little girl look like again?
The little girl?
Do you remember what she looked like? You don't remember, do you?
No.
You don't remember. She was just white, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was scary. She wasn't scary looking at first, was she? You just thought she was her. She had scratches all over her too, right? Did she? I can't remember.
Yeah.
She was dirty, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And crying, and then start laughing. Psycho Man was saying that. I mean, they had a long conversation with that little girl and stuff. That's a trip, isn't it? So those are some accounts that my children had with seeing the ghost. Besides the black figure they saw in their room a couple months. What was that when y'all saw the figure in y'all room in the other place?
About July.
In July. And y'all haven't seen nothing here, right?
But actually, okay, I don't know what that was, or I just thought I saw something.
You don't know for sure what you was.
Last night though.
Oh, wait a minute. Stop right here. You confusing me. The one you saw at the apartment where we used to live in, you actually saw that, right? You know exactly what that was, right?
Oh yeah, I actually saw.
Okay, so last night. Now tell me about last night. These
last
kids.
Night I actually thought I saw that thing again.
Uh.
That shadow thing, because this time it didn't just stand there. I thought I saw someone with a top hat on, but it just ran across the room this time. And I thought it was Deshaun running across the thing to go get toys. I came out the room, came to hear Deshaun was already on the computer. Like
Okay.
it up. I don't know if that was him or not, but it did look like something. I'm not sure.
But you're not sure. Only, see, those not sure things I can't really say. All I want to know is about stuff that you know for sure that you saw. So every account that we just told you about, guys, these are accounts that we actually saw, okay, that we actually know. And like I said, the one that I saw on camera type thing at the house, this is actual proof, okay. And then the one that I saw when I was sleeping, the Shadow Man, that's what I call him. You know what? I actually wrote a play about, a little short story about the Shadow Man way back in 1991. And just think, years later in 2011, 11, I see the Shadow Man for real. That's tripped out, isn't it? And stuff. So those are actual accounts because I actually saw the creature or whatever it was, the entity, with my own eyes. But like I said, next time I see him, hopefully we don't see him here, but next time I see him, I'm going to take a picture of him on my phone because I keep it right by my bed. And now I'm a little bit smarter than I was back then. I'm going to get my camera and I'm going to take a picture of him, because that night when I saw him, if I would have woken up and thought about getting my camera, I would have had a picture of that thing, because it stood there for the longest. It was standing there before I even woke up. I put on my glasses. I looked at it without my glasses on. Then I put on my glasses. Then I called my other daughter. It was still standing there. It didn't even start running until I told it to get out of my place. And after I threw something at it, and it flew out, out off the door, through the room, out the dresser window, mirror, through the window. And I never seen it again until we moved to Keller. I don't know for sure what that was, because all I saw, you see stuff from your peripheral view. I saw that with my peripheral view. I was sitting at the computer and I just saw something run by me. Much like she just said she thought she saw something last night. That's what I saw in my house in Keller. I saw something zoom by, and I don't know for sure. All I saw was blackness, and I don't know for sure because I didn't get a good eye at it. But everything else I just told you about, I got a good eye at it. And the stuff they told you about with the girl in the woods, they got a good eye. They talked to her and everything. The only other paranormal experiences that I've encountered is when I took a picture at my house on Keller, which I'm thinking that was the camera, because I took a picture in that same room where I saw that thing run past me. And when I looked at my camera, which was not this phone, was the other phone, I looked at my camera, and the image on the camera had a skull on the curtain, because I actually took a picture of the curtain. I was just checking the house. Okay, when I took the picture, it was a picture of a skull on the curtain. But I don't know for sure if that was an actual picture, because sometimes the pixels and stuff in your camera make images look like they appear and they really doesn't. So that could have been that. So that's why I don't really say nothing about that, because I don't know for sure what that was. I even erased that off my phone because I don't know exactly what that was. But this picture I showed you on my phone is clearly a picture of a entity of some sort. Okay, it looked like from the old Western world and stuff. Obviously, it must have lived there. Not in that house, but on that property, because that's a big property right there. And what they say about spirits and stuff like that linger on. So that's what that probably was. It didn't do nothing to us. It didn't say anything to us. It didn't harm us or anything. So that's a good thing and everything. So that was the trip. And then the only other thing, let's see. I think that's it that I have. The only other thing is when I was pregnant with my son in 2007. I don't know if I was pregnant with him. Yeah, because he was living in the other house. Yeah, in Keller. Wait a minute, what was it? No. I'm getting this confused. I had Deshaun in 2008, who was already in Keller, right? I'm trying to see where did I have this dream at. Did I have it in Keller or did I have it in Atlanta when I was laying in bed? One of the two places. I was laying in bed and I was sleeping, right? And while I was sleeping, I don't know if I was dreaming or whatever, but you know what? I don't know. I'll say I was dreaming, and in my dream, it's like I was awakened, because when I was awakened, I could see my body laying in the bed, and I could see myself. And then myself or whatever entity was telling me to go back into my body. And when I went back into my body, that's when I woke up out of the bed. But I was floating, and I think I was pregnant then, so I'm guessing this was in Atlanta, because I remember I was pregnant, and I could see my pregnant self laying in the bed, so I'm thinking it was around 2007. Okay, and I could see my pregnant self laying in bed with my son. I was pregnant with him, and while I was sleeping, I could see myself laying in bed, and myself, whatever entity or whatever was telling me to go back inside my body, because if I don't go back inside my body, I'm not going to wake up. And when I went back and decided to go back inside my body, I went inside of my body, and that's when I woke up. That's a tripped out dream. I never told nobody about that dream till years and years later. But that was a tripped out dream. That was like a real life experience. Then it's a trip. So those are the scary encounters I have had. Actually, the ghost thing wasn't all that scary. It's just the point that I couldn't believe it was in a house that had ghosts in it, and they didn't do all the stuff that TV say that ghosts do, and all these videos and things like that. I don't believe there's ever a good ghost, okay? Okay, let's keep it real. Spirits or whatever you want to call it. But they didn't say anything to us or do anything, so don't believe everything TV say either, in videos and stuff like that. And then all the other accounts and stuff that I just told you. But other than that, that's it. And hopefully I don't see anything here. Like I said, we did all this prayer and stuff and everything. So hopefully here we don't see anything. Okay? So thanks, guys, for listening to my stories, my little somewhat scary stories and everything. I wish I had proof of the thing that I saw in my doorway. The next time I see it, though, I'll take a picture of it, and I'm going to show you guys, okay? And stuff. And in the future, if I can ever get on the show or whatever the case is, let them see these pictures, that picture that I took of that thing in that house. I want to show people, because everybody think they know so much when it comes to other entities and God and things like that. Because you don't see something does not mean it does not exist. Keep on thinking like that. You're going to find yourself in hot water. Okay, trust me. You're going to find yourself in hot water. Your eyes haven't seen it all. Your ears haven't heard it all. And you definitely don't know it all. All right. Thank you for tuning into Shay's Tube. And guess what I'm about to say? And hey guys, don't forget to check out my haul video. I need to get my viewership up in my new apartment tour and autumn tour as well. Okay? Thanks guys for tuning in, whomever watches this. I know a lot of people don't like to watch live videos, but hey, what can you say? I like putting out videos. I like doing this, and I'm going to continue on doing it until I don't want to do it anymore, okay? So thanks again, guys. You can thumbs up this video. Thumbs up. If you like it, you can also sub to my channel if you haven't subbed, and I'll check out your channel and sub back. If your channel, it catches my eye, it's something of interest, I'll sub back, okay? Because I always do watch your videos and stuff, okay? Just to see what your channel is about. And I think that's about it, guys. Okay, I'm not going to do the Facebook stuff and all that, okay? Because you already know. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Google Plus, and of course on here, and Twitter. All right, and you know about all my other stuff, so I'm not going to even go through it. So I'll see you again in 2 weeks to do another haul. I'm going to try to get some exciting stuff. Did you guys check out those pans, those copper pans that I saw yesterday at 99-cent store? That's a trip. I mean, I had to take pictures of those guys, because I was like, 99-cent store got copper pans? I cannot believe, the ones they have in store for $50 and $40 and $30, they got them there for $5. I don't know how good they work. I'll probably buy 2 on Friday just to test them out and let you guys know. They also have some new home decor. Of course, it's not a dollar, but they're still cheaper than the regular stores, okay? But like if you just start out in your place or whatever the case is, you may want to go get some of that stuff. I got pictures of that on my latest Dollar Tree haul. You can check those out as well. I'm going to attach them on my Instagram page as well. All right, guys. Well, let me get on off of here, and hopefully I don't have to record this video again, because I keep on seeing bad connections. Spectrum. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a good Sunday. Happy October. Happy birthday to all the October babies, too. Blessings. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. I'm out. Bye.